from out of the shadows. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Movie City Sewer Lair playset. The perfect place for all your Ninja Turtles. It's easy and fun to assemble, so let's begin. First, lay out all the parts and compare them to the instruction sheet. Most of the parts have molded numbers on them, corresponding to the numbers on the instruction sheet. We'll be referring to those part numbers throughout the assembly. Let's start by applying the stickers. With the exception for now of number 20, apply the rest of the stickers. Match the numbers next to each sticker with the corresponding black circled number on the instruction sheet. Note the orientation of the parts on the instruction sheet when you apply the labels. Locate parts 1, 2, and 3. Slide part 3 into the slots on the top of part number 2. Make sure you press it all the way back into place. Match the slots and tabs on pieces 1 and 2, then snap together. Next, we'll assemble parts 4, 5, 8, and 13. Snap the sewer pipe platform, part 8, into the corresponding slots onto the side of part 13, the Lair floor. Then, snap this subassembly into the slots on the back wall we previously assembled. Now, snap in the curved end of part 5 into the bottom slot on part 4. Then snap this subassembly into the bottom slot of the floor on the left of the Lair. Locate part 6, the support brace. Position this piece with the round tabs on top and the square tabs on the bottom, and snap it into the corresponding slots on the back wall of the Lair. Locate parts 7, 7A, 7B, and 7C. Snap piece 7 and 7A together. Notice how the pin goes, just like that. Next, snap the platform, part 7C, here. Now, turn this pipe assembly around. Snap piece 7B here on the upper part of the assembly. Make sure the arms on the top of the pipe are positioned like this. Connect to the main assembly by snapping it first here at the bottom. Then, if necessary, you can swivel the top part so the pipes line up with the holes on the back wall. Then, snap them in. Locate parts 9, 9A, and 9B. Part 9A snaps into the back of the large pipe. Note the orientation. Next, snap piece 9B into the top front of part 9. Now, attach this assembly onto the right side of the Lair, where it snaps into place here on the bottom and here at the top. Again, if you need to, swivel the top pipe to line up the tabs. Locate parts 24, 24B, and the two identical parts 24A. Also, locate the wheel valve handle, which has no part number. Part 24B, the O-chute, snaps onto the end of the funnel pipe, part 24. The wheel handle attaches to the stem. Match the shape of the shaft to the hole when attaching. Next, snap in the two funnel clips, part 24A, onto the left side of the Lair's back wall, here and here. Snap the funnel into the clips. Now, locate parts 30 and 31. Part 31, the hinge trapdoor platform, snaps onto the back of the wall, here. It's easier if you insert the pin on the right first, then snap the other side in. Snap part 30 onto the right side of the back wall, smooth side up. Locate parts 21A, 21B, 21C, and the three identical meditation lanterns, 21D. Press the three lanterns onto their mounting, part 21C. Note the orientation slots on 21C as you press them in. Next, snap this assembly onto the top of 21A, the meditation alcove. Then press it onto the alcove floor, part 21B. Snap this entire subassembly onto the left side of the back wall. Locate parts number 10, 10D, and 10E. Turn part 10 so that you can see the molded letter A is facing you. Connect part 10E onto part 10. Line up the two tabs and verify that the key in the slot are lined up as you press the parts together. Connect part 10D by holding the subassembly so the letter B is facing you. Connect part 10D onto part 10, lining up the two tabs and verify that the key and slot are lined up as you press the parts together. Next, locate the tall post, part 19A, and the 3 brackets, parts 10A, 10B, and 10C. Hold the tall post so that the orange end is up. Starting at the bottom, line up part 10A, noting that the keyholes are different sizes. If you've placed the part correctly, it will fit snugly on the post with the molded part number facing down. Following the same procedure, install parts 10B and 10C. All of the molded part numbers will be face down when the brackets are installed correctly. Next, orient the slide assembly with part 10D pointing up. Note the 3 slots molded on the top, middle, and bottom of the slide assembly. Line up the brackets on the post with the slots on the slide, which should curl around the pole. Snap the slide onto the brackets. Locate part 19B and part 12, the street level platform. Press part 19B onto the bottom of the pole, making sure to line up the key tabs. Install the slide assembly by first snapping in the strut on the upper floor first, then placing the bottom of the pole into the large hole in the center of the Lair's floor. The slide should be positioned like this. If not, you'll likely need to turn around part 19B on the bottom of the pole. Then, position part 12 so that the slots on the back line up with the tabs on the top of the Lair. The top of the slide pole should be positioned to fit into the orange hole on the underside of part 12. Locate parts 11A, 11B, and 11C. Snap 11C into the top of 11A. Snap 11B onto 11A. Next, locate parts 15, 17, and 18. On the street level, install part 17, the hinged ooze barrel, by inserting the back pin first, then snapping the front one into place. The subway station snaps into the slots at the back of the platform. Mikey's pizza launching oven snaps into place here. Line up the back tabs first, then snap it in. Next, position and snap in the light post, part 15, here at the bottom and onto the wall behind it. Locate parts 20, 22, 35, 23, and this unlabeled post. Insert the slotted end of the post into part number 20, Donnie's keyboard array. Then, snap this assembly into the rightmost hole on the left front of the Lair. Snap in the multi-displays, part 22, into the other hole. On the right side of the Lair, there are 2 large holes. Snap in part 35, the large display here, and the seat, part 23, here. Locate parts 25, 26, 27, and 36. The short ladder, part 27, goes on the right side of the Lair. Now, we'll work on the back side of the Lair. First, install the hinged sewer grate. As with all of the hinged parts, insert the rightmost pin first, then snap in the other one. The long ladder, part 36, snaps into place here. Install the secret Ninja elevator platform, part number 26, by first making sure the elevator mechanism is positioned at its lowest point. Install the platform by fitting the bottom tab first, then snap it in at the top. Grab it by the finger tab here to move it up and down. To install the 2 soji doors, part number 28, first orient them so that the pictures line up. Then, with that in mind, install them one at a time. First inserting the top of the door into the upper track, then sliding the bottom of the door onto the lower track. Start with the larger of the 2 cardboard backgrounds, part number 32. Position the graphic background so that the holes line up with the tabs on the back of the Lair. Snap on the clips, part number 35, over each of the tabs to hold the backing in place. Position and install the smaller backing on the left of the Lair, snapping on the clips to hold it in place. Note the fold in the cardboard allows it to be bent around and fastened to the tabs on the pipe assembly. Locate the 3 parts for the police line barricade. Note, the sign will only snap onto the 2 support legs one way. After assembly, apply the stickers numbered 20 onto both sides of the sign. Place the barricade and the practice dummy anywhere you'd like. To fire the pizzas, you first load them into the open circular top of the oven, making sure they're in straight. To launch, press the firing button, making sure not to aim at people or pets. To send a turtle or a bad guy down the slide, position him on the street-level manhole cover. Then, activate the trapdoor by pushing the slider towards you, and away they go. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Movie City Sewer Lair playset.